I'm more Christian now than I ever was when I was a Christian. It's weird. It's like all the stuff, that meekness, kindness, gentleness, love, charity, blah, 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 all that stuff, I am that now. But I'm not a Christian. And I like me. I like me today. I like who I see in the mirror. I never fully felt like I was right with God. I never had that kind of comfort. So the drinking was ever present. When you're so miserable, living is just too much. There's 3 different episodes of waking up in the hospital, one time on life support. I'd had a case of beer, an old bottle of pills, and I was done. To live was exhausting. If I begged you for bread or for something as a human being, you would do it. You could. But God can watch you beg. I just never give you any kind of comfort. I was like, fuck God. I was done. I had been as sincere as I knew how to be. I had put everything on the altar. I had prayed to the God. I don't know if it's the right God. All I know is God. I called out to God. I didn't call out to my religion. I didn't call out to my preacher. I had spent my entire life chasing it. And I was done. I honestly felt like I had one last ditch effort to make my life something that I could tolerate, not enjoy, because I was done trying to commit suicide. When I decided to do comedy, I decided to go all in. And I was like, I was going to give it every bit of energy that I ever gave God, the church. I have done what everybody else has wanted me to do. I got rid of everything that I couldn't carry. I had a duffel bag, a satchel, and a ukulele, and I left. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna go do comedy. I don't know if you've ever heard of being a hobosexual, but that is what you do when you don't want to be on the street. You may or may not sleep with somebody that you may or may not be attracted to just so you have a place to stay and it ain't on the street. I may be guilty of that, and I may have had to apologize to a girl. I started dabbling in the open mic scene in Memphis. I did that first open mic. Oh, it felt good. The crowd don't lie. I'd go to one mic, then go to another mic, and I'm like, okay, there's something here. And then I started getting confidence, and I started believing in myself, and then I started writing more jokes, and I was like, I can do this. I can really do this. And then I found my voice and my cadence. I just kept putting one foot in front of the other. My comedy's clean for the most part, but it's so dark it can be kind of sacrilegious. I say, hey, did Jesus have to give up peekaboo after the first Easter? That's probably too soon. Okay. My jokes are just from life. I'm not real good at making up stuff. I've got so much material just from the craziness I've lived in. I don't have to make up shit. I lived it. I really started TikTok for comedy. I didn't really start TikTok for deconstructing the lifetime of baggage that I was handed. I come at it from a little bit of comedy, but also a little truth to it, you know. You say blood-bought and I say brainwashed. Just to start conversation. And people come at me hard. I mean, they're like, you're blaspheming God. I think it's probably because I said, I support your right to have a sky daddy. That might have been why. Now, I do crack jokes and I'll go on preaching tangents and I'll talk about how God is an on-time God. I find him to be sufficient if you don't need anything. They always say I'm serving Satan. I'm like, not serving anybody. That is a movie production that you are doing in your head, and I am more than willing to play that part in your movie, but your movie and your imaginary people are not going to mess with my reality. I spent 47 years of my life buying into this concept that nearly cost me my life. I'm not going to let you shut my bad experience down just because it's not the story you want to hear. I remember being so earnest and believing exactly what they believe. I don't think I have to meet them there. I think I can meet them with kindness and a gentleness and a meekness, and it stumps some of them. There are people that need to hear my voice, not because I say it, but because people have approached me. People have sent notes. They have sent me text messages. They have called. They've written emails, and they say, you have helped me deconstruct from my religious trauma. You've helped me put some stuff in perspective. And to me, I'm just simply sharing my very elementary bullshit collar, if you will, on some of the stuff that's supposed to be legit. If he's all this stuff, then let's have some evidence. I guess I'm more of an evidence-based believer. I call it my Yelp review for Jesus. I'm not going to waste a drop of my beliefs in me or anybody else's. I'm making the steps. I'm getting in the right places. I am fully aiming to get on any comedy stage in this country that I can get on and abroad. That's how set I am on it. I did not know that initial fuck you from Defiance, I didn't know that it would bring me into what I have today. I didn't know that you could live and not want to die. I didn't know that you could live and enjoy waking up. I don't even like going to sleep because I'm afraid I'll miss something. I got time I got to catch up for. There's a lot of time that I didn't get to live because I was too busy doing what I thought everybody else and God wanted me to do. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I was born this way. Now, I do believe that the church could pray. They did pray the gay away. They prayed and I left. So there is that prayer that worked. But gay is so little of what I am. It's just another facet of my life. My life is so much more than just the gay thing, but I'm comfortable. I want you to know I'm gay. After I was really safe and comfortable there, it allowed me to allow other people to be their authentic selves, whether they be trans or gay or straight even, or Christian or Muslim or I don't know, whatever. As long as you ain't touching children, I don't give a shit. Just don't touch kids. And if you want to love God, love God. If you don't. But I don't think we need to hurt other people because of the way we were born. It makes me be able to look in the mirror without disgust. I like me today. I quit living for purpose and started living on purpose. I'm in an amazing relationship with an amazing woman, enjoying my life with somebody that I don't have to be ashamed of. I don't have to hide anymore. It's just, I don't care. I am living as authentically as I possibly can. When I say that I finally learned to love myself, that's easy. Yes. And today it's just that simple. There's no. I tell people when I do the TikTok thing now, since I'm giving up Christianity, I like me. I don't have to be mean to people. I don't have to tell people they're going to hell so that I can go to heaven. I absolutely adore me today. And this might be a little bit weird, but I came across a snapshot of me and I saw this light in my own eyes that just moved me like it's me. And I saw a light that I had never seen in my own eyes. And I took that picture and I cropped it and I put it on my save screen on my phone. Because every time I looked at that, I saw this life, that adorable little kid is finally well, she's happy. And she didn't know she could be this happy. And I kept it on there for a while because I couldn't believe that I saw just it was like just joy popping out. And I guess because I feel it. Anyway, my mascara's gone. I didn't know that this life was possible. It's right. It's a little overwhelming. Just to enjoy the skin you were given. And I feel incredibly fortunate to have survived. But you know, there's a difference in surviving and living. And I survived for a very long time. Now, I get to do what I call living. Because I'm not fighting to exist. I'm not fighting. I don't struggle with waking up and not wanting to breathe today. I get to enjoy. I know what anticipation and excitement is. You know, I couldn't sleep last night because all this stuff today. I was the anticipation and the sheer feeling of excitement and joy and. I used to say, what this joy I have, I had never felt anything like that because I'd never felt this. I'm like, fuck that, this is amazing. Fuck that. I don't ever. If what I have today is worthy of hell, put my name on the first spot. That's all I gotta say. Just I want to be first. That's how strongly I feel about from there to here. If this is going to cost me heaven and hell, sign me the fuck up. I'm ready to go because this shit is amazing.